Hey everybody, hope you guys doing all right. So I don't know, I think I may have shown something like this before, but may not have. So anyways, here we go. So this is essentially an idea for putting an object into either, an ocean, or it could be an ocean, lake, or river, any type of a moving, or any type of body of water really, or anywhere for that matter too. It doesn't even have to be a body of water, but this particular object is designed to be in a body of water, and the aspect or the portion of the object that's in the water could be used to generate, you could even have solar panels powering a motor that pushes a current into the object, and the object could have filters and its own also H2O turbines to filter out the water, as well as produce more energy or electricity from the current and the motion of the water passing through it. So that would help produce electricity as well as clean the waters out. And then going up the object, you'd have it, as fully completely covered with hemp solar panels as you can be, therefore generating more clean electricity. And you could also just put a nice lovely windmill atop, covered with solar panels to provide for more eco-friendly electricity and energy. And then I'd love to get into possibilities of using Tesla coils. I don't know how compatible they're going to be with things like water generators and such, but if it's possible to incorporate Tesla's technology into this device or object, I'd love to do so too. So, and then this also could be used, so in regards to the rivers, because I do believe they're using weather modification technology to kill humanity and destroy us essentially, and as well as the land and the animals too, because they kill a lot of animals when they flood cities and stuff. So you could put these in rivers, therefore creating kind of a divergent. So I've got kind of a little makeshift diagram for you guys I drew here. So essentially this would be representing that. This would be representing that, so it would be sticking out of the water. And then you can also have like a bridge or some type of a kind of like a door or lever, or some type of a way to allow water in or to block water off if need be. And this would be for multiple reasons. One, you could use it to generate electricity and to continue to filter out the river, or if in case of a potential flood, you could have a number of these throughout the river too, especially during in the areas that are more prone to flooding and closer to more life, whether it's city life or animal life. And also the area of the land, like if it's in a downward slope, it's going to be more prone to flooding. So you want to make sure that you have more of these in places where it's more prone to flooding, as opposed to places where it's not as prone to flooding. So anyway, you have this structure standing up. You could have a gate, kind of like a mini dam, except I don't want to dam the whole river up, because damming the whole river up is actually really bad for rivers. So you could just do a portion of the river, like maybe half of it or even just a third of it. And you could have a number of these things so that if there is a massive surge of water, you could just open these things up and you could create literally a divergent tunnel going maybe many hundreds of meters, if not thousands of feet, however far you need to go to allow for enough runoff water to go into that runoff, and essentially save the cities or that land from being flooded. And in doing so, you could also continue to filter out more water to generate more clean electricity, and to just store more good water for a later date and time, as well as prevent a potential catastrophic flood. Excuse me, it's not funny, but just like getting my words mixed up, sometimes humor seems to help myself move in a more fluent manner. So anyways, but again, it's just a theoretical idea that came to my mind, because I do think that they're going to continue to use weather modification technology to continue to just hamper down and destroy as much of humanity and the civilization as they can. So I'm trying to figure out ways to counter that, and in doing so, if there's ways that we can generate electricity and help clean up the air and the waters and the land and help the animals out and the people out, then why not do so too? So this is just an idea for that. So yeah, I just want to share that with you guys. And again, I know these are just very rudimentary sketches, but essentially you could have just a number of these things throughout the rivers, and especially through the parts of the rivers that are more prone or have the more potential to be prone to be flooded as opposed to others. And I haven't done all the specs and the equations yet, but I'm hoping that with enough of them, it'd be enough to avert, or at least drastically decrease the amount of destruction caused by some of these potential floods, and as well as produce more electricity and help clean up the waters. So, and then you'd also want to make sure that there's ways to signal and keep other river creatures away from getting entangled into these devices and blocks, and diverted into this type of waterway, which would not be good for them. They want to stay in the river. So we want to make sure that there's protective gear and tools and things and measures to make sure that they don't get hurt and diverted into these waterways. So all right, I love you guys. Hope you have a good day. All right, bye.